perfect is my DNA to my passion? Passion is when you put more energy into something that is required to do it. It is more than just enthusiasm or excitement. This is what I got when I searched passion on Google today. I know I'm good at creating mixed media art canvases so much that people love to order them from me across the globe. But is it my passion? I have a very fine hand in doing makeup to the extent that I can do any page 3 shoot on my own. But is it something in my DNA? I have been acknowledged often in my professional career for turning the tables down like a lawyer. I'm so good in argumenting. But is that what I am passionate about? We often have so many choices when it comes to deciding on the passion that we often follow one, then follow two, and follow three, and so on. Does it happen to you also? Mark Zuckerberg made a post recently and asked his followers if they ever get so excited about working on something that they forget to eat their meals. Do you ever get so excited about what you are working on that you forget to eat meals? He then added a comment to his post saying, "Keeps happening. I think I have lost some 10 pounds in the last month from this, but our new products are going to be fire." This is what is passion. I just recovered from COVID, and when I was articulating this write up, I was in my day 3 symptoms, in isolation, under observation, and considering that maybe or may not be the symptoms get increased. But I wanted to complete this talk, and today is my day 10. This is my passion, isn't it? Something which allows you to get involved so much that you lose yourself is passion. Often we get confused to feel that there are a couple of things for which I'm passionate about. Like if you ask me, my hobbies are singing, dancing, and gardening, and I'm passionate about fitness also. Do you think it's possible? No, that cannot be true. We may like or love to do all of these, but our consciousness and subconsciousness can make us think about only one thing all day or night, and that is what is passion. Yeah, we can be passionate about one thing at a time, but it may keep on changing too. Like in my life, at one point of time, I was passionate about learning grooming skills so much that it took me to the renowned pageantry coach in the different part of the country. I learned the skills which led me to another passion of beauty pageant, and I proved my worth. I won. Then it leads me to share my knowledge and bringing a change in the lives of the people around me, especially the women. So one passion leads to another, but you have to give that 100% to it during that transition period. It is a tough road and not an easy one for sure. Identifying the passion is much easier than working on it and create a life out of it. But many times when we see others doing well in their life, and we assume that their passion would have been the key to their success, and we often mix passion with wealth, and with that we compromise on its learnings. What suits others may not be for you. How do we get confused and start feeling that others' passion is my passion? In today's era, it may be because of money which they earn out of it, their lifestyle which impresses us, the fame which they get, followers or reach which they have. Now, let me tell you one very interesting equation. Money add fame, add wealth does not equal to passion. And you can take my words on that. There might be a chance that while following your passion, you may get one, any of these, two, all of these, and three, maybe none of these. What we forget to tell our DNA is that passion is equal to contentment. Even if you hate it, at the same time, you will love it. And that's the beauty of being passionate. Our social circles are the classic example. When I won the beauty pageant, I saw so many females getting inspired and enrolling for it in my circle. But did they realize that are they really passionate about it? Some of them won the titles, some did not, and the ones who won the titles did not take the legacy further into their actions. They are still in the journey of finding that one true passion of their life. There is a difference between when we get inspired and when we start following the other person in the name of passion. Inspiration will always bring a customized impression of the user. I face this question almost every second day in my gym during my workouts, that what is my routine? Which diet do I follow? And what all is there in my routine schedule? Well, I can share it with you, but do you know your body or your DNA type? It also might be the passion with which I do doesn't mean for your body type. Do we think this way? Might be there is a bigger spark waiting to come in your life which you are just not exploring. It could be yoga that could do wonders for your body instead of those heavy weights which excite me. So, identification before persuasion is the key. Whenever I saw someone trekking, I felt like, oh man, this is my thing. I am a good tracker too. No one can be better than me. But when I did it, I realized it is not just meant for me at all. Similarly, I always felt so passionate about skydiving right from my childhood, so much as it is the only thing I wanted to achieve or do in my life. I experienced paragliding once and then I realized it is just not for me. So when you get the signals to accept, learn and move, the simple way to identify a passion like interest is that you feel bored after some time. You feel like this is not just your thing. You feel as you are trapped into it. You are not doing it with the willingness. You feel it is not just you. You feel there is something missing somewhere. You still have to do something else. You are compromising on your ethics and values. And when one feels that they have to live every day, that's the inner call. So listen to that inner call. Why it is hard to follow your passion? To me, my passion for making the change in the life of the people around me actually make me go through a lot of hurdles as somewhere I need to maintain a sustainable income also. I believe in giving back to the society as it has given me my everything and supported me in all my thick and thins. My parents always wanted me to settle with them abroad, but I felt there is a huge need here in India to level up the people and their thought process. And even if I create a 1% change in their thought process, that might bring a change in their future generations. Generally, passion and money are two separate things. We don't do it for money, we do it to see the impact, efficiency, satisfaction, contentment, problem solving, and the most important thing of all, the self improvement. Steve Jobs believed in the power of passion, and once he said people with passion can change the world for the better. There is nothing like finding that spark. We know what we are passionate about, but it is just that in the chase of money and career, we never gathered that courage to make it our profession or take it a step ahead. We left our dreams behind and forgot to reconnect with them. If you have to find out your passion, then it is just not your passion at all. Like someone is passionate about making good gigs that make people laugh, but they don't trigger the effort up to the point to be as good as a stand up comedian because they thought people will laugh and make fun of it. In my childhood, I used to do everything very fearlessly without a thought in a very carefree manner. I wanted to do everything in life to answer my curiosity and excitement. I explored whatever came in front of me. The only expectation was to have simple, sheer fun. I never wanted to take fine arts as my main subject, so I stopped doing it irrespective of how good I was in it. There was no regret, no debate, no argument, and no guilt too. The only thing that mattered to me was whether I love it or not. No one can ever tell you about your passion. It is lying right inside you and it is in front of you. The only thing is that you never thought about it seriously. You simply ignored it. Without even trying, you just avoid it. Your DNA will be perfect to your passion if you keep the productivity or the practical angle aside. If you accept it, if you give it a genuine, honest, good man's try, the problem is the perception of passion, the priorities which we set for ourselves as a benchmark, and we find that pursuing a passion will not be suffice to fulfill those priorities. Just like any other career, when we choose our passion, it comes up with a lot of expectations and hurdles. I remember throughout my school days, the way I studied in Hindi medium, but my passion wanted me to be somewhere else. When I was 112 kgs, my passion was to be the fittest mom in the world. And why not? We don't need to tell a foodie how to relish a food. They enjoy it already. We don't need to tell the kids what channel to browse to have fun. They know and they enjoy. If you already perceive the enjoyment in one way and expect the passion to match up to that level, even before giving it an honest try. Honestly, you are not going to enjoy anything ever in life because you have already enjoyed few things. And now you are just choosing not to go for it as there can be an expectation mismatch. Without a passion, nothing great can ever be conquered. I want you all just to think that one thing which you would love to do, you would love to browse, you would love to talk about in your free time, you would love to study, search, talk in your free time, and that is your current passion. Just do it and share more and more ideas and take more feedback from the people around you to improvise on it. Remember, this is life and this is just life. And you live it or you love it. That is your choice. So make that choice count. Make that choice wisely.